little bread appetizer we're using. We're going to use some fresh garlic. So we're going to have to get the cloves. We're going to have some hot olive oil. I like to mix it around in there. And if you get it a little brown and warm and then let it cool down, it'll peel right off of there. And then you can dice it up real nice and fresh. Yummy. We got our meat over here. This will be going in the layers of the lasagna. It's sauceless, but it ain't meatless, y'all. You just grab these garlics and toss them around in here like this, keeping a sense of where the camera is, of course, and just get them brown, move them around, let it get down in the oil, and when they get good and caramelized, you just take them out and cool on their own accord, set at room temperature. You peel the skins right off of them, but we're going to use this oil left in the pan to add to the sauce, because there will be some sauce, it just won't be in the lasagna, it'll be something that can go on the lasagna. Basically, your roasted garlic should look like this, brown, come apart, and look, you don't even have to mess with it. You just pull the shell, it just rolls right out of the shell, nice, because you just barely hit it with some heat, caramelize it a little bit. They're firm, but a little bit soft, and that's how you want them for what I'm going to show you how to make. This is just a mixture of roasted garlic, chopped up really, really fine, mixed with black olives, chopped up really, really fine, and covered in olive oil with some Italian spices, a little bit of oregano, salt and pepper. And you just spread this on your bread as a prerequisite to your meal. And provided you don't fill up on this delicious stuff, you'll be able to enjoy some of the lasagnas go with it. And that's what it should look like, nice, right before we chop it all up. Alright, I'm going to spare you the torture of watching me chop garlic and olives. Because I got to be brutally honest with you. If you don't know how to chop vegetables, then you need to just go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Turn this video off right now and get yourself down to the local market so you can get you some of that frozen Stouffer's lasagna. I gotta tell you, man, if you don't know how to chop vegetables, your cooking days are just about over. Alright, so here we go, kiddies. Let's assemble the dip that we're going to use as an appetizer. We'll put our garlic in there. Go ahead and put your olives, knife by the way, put our olives in here, scoop them up like a shovel. That's the farmer term, or, just a ditch digger. Put it all up in there. Don't let any of them get away. Take a fork and just kind of mix it around. You want it just mixed up evenly. You don't want too much garlic in one bite. You don't want a mouthful of olives without anything else in it. Mix it up. Have a good mix of it. We'll keep mixing it some more after we add the dressing to it. And by dressing, I'm going to take some of this extra virgin olive oil, real light in color. Just coat all over it just like that. Takes a lot of it. Just like that. See that? That's what you want. It's going to start absorbing it. And you don't have to store this in the refrigerator. We're going to eat it tonight. It gets hardened up and gels up in the refrigerator. What you want to do is keep it covered up with some saran wrap. Keep it room temperature. First, add your ground salt in there, or your pepper, or salt, whichever you like first. This is pepper. And get the amount that you like. I'd love to give you like a amount, but I can't because these are all just things in my head. That's some Himalayan pink salt. Mix it up, and we're going to let it sit like this for about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes, we're just going to put maybe a teaspoon of oregano and a little tiny bit of onion powder. I mean the tiniest little sprig, so you can't even taste it. But it just kisses up on something that's in there and makes it taste better. Then we're going to spread this up. You know what? let's not wait till later. I will just tell you that on a little bit of bread, sourdough bread, just quickly in preparing the sauce, we have a little bit of the olive oil that you saw we roasted the garlic in with a little bit, 1 clove of garlic chopped up. We have the fresh oregano, fresh parsley, fresh basil, all chopped up in there. I suggest you use 1 can of whatever your favorite traditional sauce is, unless you have a homemade sauce that you'd like to make in place of this. However, this is the sauce we're going to use today. Remember, this is sauceless lasagna. The sauce does not go in between the layers like traditional lasagna. And you'll see when we assemble it what the difference is. And that's important. Then the sauce you want to use is make it sizzle. You hear the sizzle? Make it sizzle, people. Because the sizzle is when it happens. Okay, now everything's prepared, and we're going to go ahead and assemble the lasagna. I'm going to use a glass pan. Sometimes I use a metal pan. Doesn't matter. In the bottom of this pan, because we don't put the sauce in, I'm using just a tiny layer, maybe an 1/8 or 1/4 of a cup of cream. That keeps some moisture coming up, and it keeps everything nice and gelled together. I like lasagna to where you cut it, and the rest of the lasagna doesn't run down into the empty hole that you just removed your piece. I like it to be solid like a pie, and I like to add the amount of sauce that I like. I know this is not traditional lasagna, because my mama makes the best traditional lasagna on planet Earth. I've had it, and this is different. This is an alternate. I'll also show you later in the year how to make a completely vegetarian lasagna that will blow your mind. Anyway, back to this. So we have the noodles that you don't have to boil, okay? A ricotta cheese mix that we put in the refrigerator earlier. Our ground beef and sweet sausage mix, our whole milk, delicious whole milk mozzarella, onions, sliced Roma tomatoes, and diced bell pepper. Make any combination you like, but today this is the combination we're going to make. I'm going to start by laying a few of these, and we're going to overlap them just a hair like that, so we use 4 per layer. We're going to put a little bit of that there on the bottom. Then we're going to take some of the meat mixture, spread it all out on there, just like this. A nice layer of the meat mixture. There we go. And that's a good cover layer from that. From here, we can just scrape off of what we need of our bell pepper for this layer. Put a little bell pepper in there. That's real pretty. And then a little bit of onion. Put that right in there along with the ground beef. Don't be afraid to get your hands on it. You can keep a towel near and paper towel, wipe your hands off. You're not going to die. You might, but it won't be from that. Alright? We're going to say that's a layer right there. And as we're doing this, we're going to push down just a little bit. I like to get it as flat as I can, so however many layers it turns out to be, it's as many thicknesses as I can get in there. Okay, now we'll take the second layer and go in with a nice layer of tomatoes all the way across this bad boy here. This is going to be tomatoes. Try to work fast. I know you guys are in a hurry. Probably ran out to the store already to get that damn Stouffer's I said earlier, because that minute I said Stouffer's, you lost your attention span and said, hell with this, man, I gotta go get some lasagna that's already made. Anyway, this is a lot more fun. It'll be delicious. I'll let you watch us eat it later if you want to. Or maybe you can come over and join in with us. Alright, got a nice layer of that over there. Okay? So I want to throw a little bit more of the vegetables on there to go with the tomato. Just a little bit to flavor it. And at this point I'm going to hit it with some salt. I do love the pink salt. And some of the pepper. And now we're going to stack on some cheese in here. Oh my, look at that wonderful, gooey, delicious, whole milk mozzarella. I mean, you could put skim milk stuff on here. I know everybody's worried about fat and thinking you're going to live forever and you're going to be the first human to escape death and all that stuff. I know. I call it wishful thinking, but meanwhile, while you're doing that, there's some of us that are just going to eat moderately. Sometimes we eat well, sometimes we don't. This looks pretty well to me. I don't care what you say. All right, here we go. Again, instead of having sauce to put in here, we're just going to go back on these on top of the tomatoes. And as the tomatoes bake in there, we put 5 on that row. As they bake in there, it'll do real nice. The moisture will come up. Now, we'll take a big mixture of this. This is our ricotta cheese. This is the cheese that everybody loves so much about lasagna. Well, that and the other gooey cheese that strings up the kids play with. We'll put that on there. Nice layer. Almost looks like I've done this before, don't it? I'll be damned. Alright, well, shoot. Looks like I'll actually, see, that's why I don't really measure things, because I'm just going to make what I make, and it's probably going to go where it goes anyway, so why measure it? Why waste the time stressing myself out about all that? Here you go. But, you know, if you guys have got to measure things, Martha Stewart, I hear she's got a great website. She gives you all the details. Half the entertainment, though. You got to admit, pretty darn entertaining. All right, now we're going to go on top of this again. We have to open us another box. So you only buy 2 boxes. Even when you don't measure, you know you're going to have at least more than one. And most times half of them in one box is going to be broke. We're going to stack it on, just like that. Then we're going to go one more time on top of it with some more meat. Oh my goodness. Jethro, what is happening here? All right, let's get all our meat out of there. All right. We let a little bit of oil in there just to go down on top of these to keep moisture in here. We don't want it to be oily, but we added a little bit of olive oil back to it. Alright, we're on top of there like that. We got some more veggies. Those are good. We got some more veggies, green pepper and onion. We're going to put some more tomatoes on here, all the way across again. We are loading this bad boy up now. I'm telling you, like, this is some super duper. Because you know what's going to happen. It's going to go crazy. Alright. And then we're going to go with the final layer of the noodles. You got to push these down real tight. Don't try not to break them, but push them down tight. Because we're really testing the limits of the pan at this point. So we only got to push it on now real tight. We're going to decorate the top of it with some nice remaining cheese we have here. Okay, we'll put cheese all over this. Just like that. It's going to bake in. It's going to be nice. Don't worry, you'll love it. You'll see. Then we're going to take just a little bit more heavy cream. Oh, we're just going to tint the top like that. Okay? Now that it's got done, feel free to sprinkle on as much garlic or oregano or basil or whatever you like on top of it. Put it in the oven, bake it until it looks done, and it will be done. Have fun and enjoy it.